Into 4th and 5. Making a quick little video ahead of what we have going on for y'all, and we are back. It's going to be fun. We are set up for our first live show. It's going to be tomorrow, Sunday, February 23rd at Oaklawn. We're going to be set up in the Mainline Sports Bar. And think about it is, it's going to be our first live show. We've been working a lot in the off season. That's why we've been going for a while, trying to figure out different elements that we can bring our viewers with the potential of now going on location to places and meeting some of our viewers and interacting with some. And we're trying to have a really fun time with 4th and 5. So very excited to where we're going to be. So tomorrow we are going to be at Oaklawn. You can see right here, absolutely love the partnership that we have built with Oaklawn over the past year, and it's continuing to grow. Very excited. We're going to be set up for the Rebel Stakes. Now, if you're into horse racing, especially in Hot Springs, everything got pushed back due to weather. So the Rebel Stakes was supposed to be Saturday today. Now it's going to be moved to Sunday, and we're going to be there. Our show is going to be from 1 to 3 in the Mainline Sports Bar. A lot of interaction, but the thing I know a lot of people want is back to what we do best, is giving you some breakdowns of what you can expect. So this is going to be our lineup for tomorrow, and I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into one of the breakdowns we're going to be working on. So you can see right here as we take a look at what we have for you lined up. When it comes to breakdowns, we're going to pick up where we left off at the bowl game. I want to show you a couple things that I saw from some of the young guys on the offensive line that got opportunities that are expected to do something as far as contribute in a big way next year. And I also want to talk about Taylen Green. Okay, so the big conversation is, how is Taylen Green with the year 2 Bobby Petrino? I saw some stuff on tape. And when you think about it, it gets back to the spot of thinking his progression from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. You could see it slowly get better. Then you give him a whole month to prepare for that bowl game. And I saw stuff on tape. I was like, hey, if that continues to happen, we might be all right next year when it comes to the quarterback position. So some pretty cool stuff. I'm actually about to show you that here in about 30 seconds. So stick with me. But tomorrow, I know a lot of people have been asking us. They want us to do film breakdowns on the new guys coming in. That's exactly what we're going to do. We got the transfer from Oregon, Jaquan McCoy, 6'8", 375 pounds. Grant Cook's going to have an in-depth breakdown to let you know what you can expect from him. Another offensive line transfer coming in, Corey Robinson from Georgia Tech. And the cool thing is we got really good tape of him playing against some really good players at Georgia that went into like 7 or 8 overtimes. We're going to be breaking down his film. Wide receiver coming in, Omega Blake, 6'2", 180. We got film breakdown on him. And then obviously Matt can't be with us tomorrow, but he's going to do a breakdown on the transfer DB coming in from Auburn. That being said, yes, Grant Cook and Josh Throne, myself, we're all going to be there. The first time we've done a show together, so very excited for that. Matt's in Dallas, but he's going to contribute. So that's going to be the lineup. So exactly what does that look like? Okay, so we're going to have that. Then we're also going to have people coming in from Oaklawn to show all the cool things. But I'm going to go ahead and show you a little bit of the breakdown from that bowl game right now. And this is going to be all about Taylen Green. Okay, so if you remember in the bowl game, this play right here, this is a 1st and 10. This is in the 3rd quarter. Taylen comes up and makes a check, and this is going to end up going for a touchdown. But after I break this down for you, you're going to be extremely excited for at least what I saw on tape. So yes, goes for a touchdown. We're going to go ahead and run that back. And as that runs back, I'm going to show you a clip that happened from when we used to play the exact same thing. So let's get back to it. We rewind it a little bit, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at Taylen. And this is what I kind of alluded to at first. Yes, this is what I alluded to at first. Sorry, I just got a text message making sure everything's good to go. Taylen progression. All right. And this is, if we can get to this level, the quarterback position is going to be dangerous for us in a good way next year. So let's get back to Taylen. He comes up to the line of scrimmage, and as I press play, I want you to take a close look at his eyes. Okay, so I've talked about this a lot during the season. Pre-snap recognition. He looks to the left, and then he sees this linebacker on the outside. Okay, Taylen believes with his pre-snap read that guy's coming. He doesn't believe he's going to guard that receiver. And so if this guy comes, then this is usually what happens with the rest of the defensive line. That allows everyone to slant to the left, and then it has to leave somebody to guard the running back man-to-man, which in this case is going to be the defensive line. Now, like I said, this is next level stuff for Taylen. We didn't see a lot of this in the beginning of the year. So when I saw this, I was just like, give Petrino 6 more months of this. This dude's going to be balling out there. Okay, so this is the case. So that's what you would hope to happen. So Talon believes this is what's coming. So watch him come to the line of scrimmage, okay? You see him right now, all right? Now, this is where I have to be careful. He's over here, he's pumping his arms, okay? I know exactly what that means because we used to run it back in the day. It's a check. I'm not going to say the name of it. I'm okay doing this because it's on tape and coaches should see that. But I know verbally they say stuff that they don't want defensive players to pick up on. So when he comes up here, and I'm just going to make this up, say he's saying Jimmy Blue, Jimmy Blue. All right, that's the check. All right. And what Jimmy Blue is, once he makes that check, as you can kind of see him, the running back shifts to the right. He knows what it means. You hope to have some sort of man-to-man, but you have to clear out the middle of the field because you want that running back on a one-on-one situation. So what you're going to do when he does that, Jimmy Blue, you're going to run verticals, and based off the pre-snap read, that Mike linebacker most likely has to guard that number 3 receiver if that guy blitzes off the edge. When all that happens, this is what you're looking for, man-to-man with the defensive end. And I didn't really draw it up very well here, but if that's going to – oh, sorry, you're back on me. Let me go back just a smidge right here. I'm sorry. I didn't realize my camera was up that whole time. Let's get back to Talon Green right here. All right, take a look at him as he comes up to the line. And he sees this guy right here coming off the edge. I apologize for having me up on screen the whole time. Y'all probably like, what are you talking about, DJ? So this is what you see. Usually when that happens, once again, all these guys are going to blitz coming downhill. And then I'm going to get to that situation to where he makes this check. I don't know how much y'all saw this or not, so I'm just going to go through it all. He does his arm pump, and he's yelling out, Jimmy Blue, Jimmy Blue, Jimmy Blue. All right, and so once he makes that check, the running back goes out to the right. And then this is what you get. Once again, you hopefully that Mike has that third receiver man-to-man if that guy blitzes off the edge. And then you get into that situation where you're just man-to-man. And this is where I wanted to come back to me. Okay, so I don't think I drew this up very well as far as the hard cut. So that running back is going to push at that defensive end. And then he's going to give him a little wiggle. An angle route is what they call it. And then hopefully the middle of the field opens wide open. All right, so let's go ahead and go back to the film right here. And let's go ahead and press play. Take a look at that running back, that defensive end. Give him a little salt and pepper, and then we're off to the races. Now, I'm going to show you the wide view of this to show you exactly what I'm talking about. So, once again, pre-snap read, man-to-man coverage. The goal is to run all these verticals, right? And I highlighted that safety because you would love for him to go with that third receiver, which he does. And then that, once again, puts that defensive end on an island. And look at all that green space right there. Easy throw and catch. Goes for a touchdown. Now, the thing I like most about this play is this is all Talon Green, okay? This isn't Coach Petrino yelling, check the play, get to Jimmy Blue, Jimmy Blue. It isn't a receiver indicating it to him. It's not the running back either. This is all Talon Green, pre-snap read, making checks on his own to get to a touchdown. If you watch that game, Talon was celebrating like nuts. And so that was very promising to see. Very excited that he's really progressing. And so it's going to be a fun show. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. We're going to be live from 1 to 3. Once again, we're going to have breakdowns on all of these guys right here, not just more on the bowl game, but once again, all the transfers coming in. You can take a peek one more time right here. We got 5 different breakdowns that we're all going to go through live in person. And the thing about it is we are trying to add a live element so people can ask questions, all right? That's what we want. We want a lot of questions because now we have the ability to do this. Matt Hodges, you can see, came in right here. It said, let's go DJ. So if y'all are watching on YouTube right now, if you're watching on Facebook, you're watching on Twitter, all you have to do is comment below. And now we have something that'll feed it to us so where we can pop up your questions live, because we're going to have viewer comment sections, all right, segments dedicated a whole 10, 15 minutes, however long it takes. So any questions that you have, all you have to do is type them down and we can pull these up live, all right? I can see my girlfriend Ebony is watching right now. Let me pull that up. And I have to give a special shout out to her because today is our 2-year anniversary. We've been together 2 years. Unfortunately, she has obligations where she has to go MC something. And I have to be in Hot Springs. We celebrated yesterday, but thanks, babe. So anybody out there watching right now, if you want to be a part of the show, all you have to do is leave us a comment like my guy Matt right here. Any questions, and we'll be answering those live. So I'm very excited for the opportunities that we have moving forward. And like I said, this is going to be our first live show. So there's going to be a couple hiccups along the way. but we'll figure it out as we go. We got great lineups, great guests as well. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. And tomorrow, I don't know if you knew, the weather's going to be nice. If you've been here in Central Arkansas to Arkansas at all, it's been cold. All right, so I'm very excited to get back out and about. Oaklawn, the Rebel Stakes will be running. Very excited for that. And we will see y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in. Once again, start time 1 o'clock. We'll be here on 4th and 5. Have a good day.